Alright, everybody, time to jump back into some more Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. I forget where we left off. Oh, right, the Gidding case. We finished that up. We put away Arthur, Theodore Gidding's former partner. I don't know if I made the right decision or not. I will not question my decision. Today we're going to be going back into the manor to put some more furniture into it and start up a new case and do some side cases if we can. I'm gonna try to upload many more of these walkthroughs and probably release them either daily or every so often. Just keep one private, release it very next day. I have a strenuous work schedule coming up, so I'm not going to be on this often, but I hope to finish this game off before 2021 ends so that we can lead into 2022 with something new or something old but still fresh. So without further ado, more Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. First things first, I need to get out of this. Let's get back into a much more dashing suit. I always pushed R1 rather than R2. Alright, take off the disguise, Mr. Holmes. And there we go. Dashing. Let's go. So, I am truly enjoying this game, no matter how much people think that I'm not, and I'm appreciative of all the views that I'm actually getting just for this particular game in general.
I envy you, Sherry. You can talk to other people and they won't ignore you.
And I envy you. You can ignore any person you're bored with. You don't miss out on much. Most men are dull, unlike yourself.
Well, I'm flattered.
As you can see, we got some portraits, some paintings, some more manner
This
stuff.
portrait was painted some time before my father's death. I would guess it's the only depiction of him that remains.
So pretty much, we can go into our room there. Can't go on the balcony just yet. Let me see. Is there anything else that is unlocked for us here?
I heard footsteps upstairs a second ago. Wait, do we have an attic here?
Okay, so okay, so what is this? Okay, so we're gonna take on this side case. Sorry for the interruption. Family is in for Thanksgiving, obviously. So right now we're gonna take on this case. A local music teacher has been putting up posters in Central Scadola around St. Clement's Cathedral appealing for information about his stolen violin. We're gonna find this stolen violin real quick for the gentleman. So what we're gonna have to do, okay, so, oh, more furniture. This is what I mean by furniture icons. If these are pop, you might want to get to them as quick as possible. So we're gonna just run there while we talk. So, wait, did I mark it on the map? Yes, I did. So, Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. This is a true challenging detective sleuthing type game. Yes, I am having trouble at times, but at other times that's why we have editing, so that I won't have to let you guys endure the long, treacherous things that I have to go through, like certain cases, certain puzzles and everything to endure, unless the puzzle itself is truly hard and you guys having trouble with it. You can look at my videos to actually get the hint and whatnot, just like that Roman statue puzzle, like where certain people.
Extra! A historic death! The local archaeologist killed Theodore Gilden because of ancient Roman treasures. Interested in some Cordona news?
I'll take that, my good friend. Yes.
Check the front page. You won't regret it.
As I was saying, I don't need to let you guys go through all that. You can just look at my my
The
channel
best
for that.
antiques in the district.
Okay, so that's antiques. Okay, do I
You
talk
know
to
anything
you?
about this?
No,
Mr. Fancy Clothes won't find any answers here.
I'm not trying to find answers from you.
Come closer and try something on. The finest clothes.
Okay, is there anything that I truly need? I don't think it is. Let me look for these clothes real quick.
Of course. Think it over. Take your time.
The best antiques. My goods will.
There we go. This is what I was looking for. Thank you.
Enjoy your purchase.
Let you guys read that real quick. Alright, that should have been enough. Oh, right. Cases, John, items. Okay, cases. So we have the case, the tale of the empty house. We already been doing this. I think we would have to go back there. Okay, right after we do this, like the violin case, we'll go back to the manor.
The best
So-
antiques in the district.
Yeah, I bet. As I was about to say. So, the case that we're solving right now is Strings of Theory. St. Clement's Cathedral. So with the map, need to look for a cathedral. That's not it. Here it is. And it is south of that. Okay, so I think I'm at the cathedral. Yep, this is I'm at the cathedral. So I have to head south of it. Give me one moment. I'll edit this part out. Sorry for the cut. All right, so let me get more of the case details. So a local music teacher has been putting a post in Central Scaladio. I can't pronounce Scaladio around St. Clement's Cathedral, appealing for information about his okay. Been putting up posters. Oh, here it is. There you go, poster. Okay. Paste this on map. Professor Road. North of Adler. So I'm thinking around here.
Come closer and try something on. You won't regret it.
deja vu. This house seems so familiar.
Really?
I'm having deja vu. This house seems so familiar.
There he is.
Greetings. Would you be here about my violin by any chance?
I am. I saw from your posters that it was stolen. The name is Sherlock Holmes.
Very pleased to meet you, Mr. Holmes. I'm Anthony Jones. But by the sounds of it, you haven't seen my instrument, alas. But if there's anything you can do to help locate it, I'd be most glad.
It would be another crime if I let some petty thief get away with your beloved violin. Let me help you find it.
Oh, thank you very much. I cannot tell you how grateful I am. Come inside, I'll show you everything. Feel free to look around.
We could bake apples here, or smoke a duck. Ooh, or make pizza. Do you like pineapple?
Okay, I'm liking John. Pineapples on pizza is a must. I don't care what anybody say. Bacon pineapple pizza is
The
delicious.
door was kicked in.
Okay.
The thief left the bow. I suppose he prefers pizzicato. The jagged bottle reeks of cheap whiskey.
Okay, so he was a drunk. There's blood.
Clumsy of a thief to cut himself on the glass he just broke.
It looks like a handkerchief, a cloth of some sort.
The scrap of fabric is covered in white stains.
Okay. Paper? No.
An utterly useless theft deterrent for a glass display case. Nothing was taken except for the violin. How odd.
So the violin itself must have been very
These are intricate pieces of music.
expensive, I guess.
Beautiful if my
Without the
sight reading
bow,
holds true.
is it still the same pricing? John?
I can't hear anything. Has it got strings?
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to know?
You weren't here when the burglary happened, correct?
I was tending to my wife's grave at the cemetery. I was only gone a few hours and locked the door before leaving.
Does anyone else live here?
No. My dear Emily died long ago. And God never blessed us with children. I used to give music lessons, but nobody visits me anymore.
This cover is dusty. It hasn't been taken off for a long time.
Oh, it is all so unfortunate.
Okay, so we found out what the fabric was is bears a trace of salt and gunpowder. So now we have to find those traces, I believe. But the thief cut himself on broken glass and left drops of blood behind. Okay, let's see.
The trail stops here among the waste.
Hello, sir. Would you like some fruit? Fresh from the orchard?
I'm not hungry, but I'm looking for a violin that was stolen. Any chance you saw someone with one?
Oh, yes, I did. It was sailors, sir. And they were very good customers. They ate lots of fruit and said that my donkey looks like their friend. Lieutenant Sean.
A lieutenant. Did you see where they went?
No, sorry, sir. I was helping other buyers. Oh, and sir, the sailors also took my donkey. So I guess they weren't very good customers. They promised to return him, but they didn't come back. My father will kill me if he finds out. So I'm still waiting here for them.
Do you know Anthony Jones, the musician? He lives nearby.
Of course. Mr. Jones is very kind. He never barters. Funny you ask.
I'm yet to crack a smile, so pray tell.
Well, the first time they came by, the sailors mentioned something about music, so I told them Mr. Jones can teach them how to play. Wait, so was it his violin? Oh.
You couldn't have known they would steal from the old man. Fortunately, you made up for it with your testimony. I'll find them and your donkey soon enough. Stay put.
So not only did they steal a violin, but they also stole a donkey from a kid at that. What's wrong with you people? Okay. Okay, so we have to ask merchants beside the cathedral. First things first, we didn't collect all the evidence at the musician's place. So we're going back to see if there's any left behind evidence. Okay. Just a quick rundown. Anything else? Perhaps.
Ah, it is all so unfortunate.
You say that now, sir. Okay. I don't see anything else highlighted yellow. Yes, I do. Here we go.
I see you've received many accolades.
Ah, those are from a long time ago. I used to perform a lot in my youth.
Thank you. Alright, now to go ask the merchants if they've seen a person with a donkey. I wonder if I have to get into disguise for this. Mr. Fancy Clothes.
Are you able to help me?
Mr. Fancy Clothes won't find any answers here.
Okay. Then we'll get into disguise.
Come closer and try something on. But fine. perfect choice.
Excuse me, just one question.
Oh, every story has a price. You're lucky I'm telling you this for free.
Master of disguise. Archway with a column.
Take a look. Try it on. It'll be a nice purchase.
Alright. Okay.
Exquisite furniture for your home.
Is this familiar to you?
I'm too tired right now. Leave us alone.
Can I ask you a question?
Interesting. But I've never heard of it.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Someone must have seen where they took it. It's a donkey, for heaven's sake. May I ask for your assistance?
I'm sorry, my brother. I know nothing about it.
One of them lost his cap. This must be Lieutenant Sean. The sailors couldn't get him inside the tavern.
Don't forget to point the boy to his donkey on our way back. Those drunks are wreaking havoc in there.
When your king is out, like hell.
Don't. Too simple.
I'm coming for you.
Take a rest, my friend.
The snuff's ready.
I couldn't miss the party.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I couldn't miss the party.
Take a rest, my friend.
The snuff's ready.
I'm coming.
No more crime for you.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I couldn't miss the party.
Too simple.
The snuff's ready.
couldn't miss the party.
Take a rest, my friend.
I couldn't miss the party.
It won't work this.
I'm coming for you.
Give him the pepper snuff.
No more crime for you until next month. Well, they left me no choice. I think I might be nearing intoxication myself just from the smell of them.
Fairly simple. I'm gonna be doing a lot of editing to keep everything pretty good and sweet. And let's get this donkey back, shall we? I took them out. Oh, I gotta go back in and get some evidence, obviously. Okay. Okay. What's this? Oh, the violin. Is this it? Here it is.
The maker's stamp suggests it was made by a student of Pressender. Quite a lovely instrument.
And somehow, after all the mayhem, it's still in one piece.
Alright, got the violin. And now the donkey.
Don't forget to point the boy to his donkey on our way back.
Okay. Alright, time to tell the boy about his donkey. And we should be good to go, but first things first. Here we go. Hello, boy.
The trail stops here among the waste. I found your donkey. It's not far from here, outside the Wet Whiskers Tavern. You'd better go after it before someone decides to borrow it again.
Thank you, sir. I'll be quick as a flash. Hey, Yusuf, please look after my cart, okay? And don't eat anything. Well, you can have a couple of grapes, but only the small ones.
Well done. I look forward to the beautiful reunion.
Here's your violin, Mr. Jones. It might have gained a few nicks and scratches, but considering what it's been through, it's a miracle that it's still in one piece.
God bless you. I am deeply in your debt, Mr. Holmes. The scratches don't matter. They are like scars, each telling a story. It is the sound that matters. Oh, you should hear her sing.
It would be my pleasure.
This melody, Sherlock. Don't you recognize it? This melody, Sherlock. Don't you recognize it? Look up, Sherry. There used to be an attic up there. We used to sneak in from the roof and listen to Mr. Jones play when we were children. You should tell the old man the truth. I think it will mean a lot to him.
Bravo. I'd forgotten how beautiful a violin sounds in the skilled hands of a virtuoso. That melody, it brought back some memories. I have a confession to make, Mr. Jones. As a child, I used to sneak into the attic above this very room and listen to you play. Spellbound by the music.
Oh, so that was you. After my wife's death, it was difficult to pick up the violin again. But knowing someone was listening helped me persevere. In fact, a young man like yourself could breathe a second life into this instrument. It's a remarkable outlet for one's emotion. You should have it.
I can't accept that. And, oh, I don't play.
It's never too late to learn, Mr. Holmes. The way I see it, the violin chose you. Take good care of her.
Sherry, I'm really glad we helped him.
That was truly lovely. I actually feel touched by that. Now we have a violin. Thank you so much, Mr. Jones. And we share a similar middle name, Anthony. Well, his
These
first name
bare
is my middle
shelves
name.
are actually rather convenient. Less washing up.
All right, now, since that's over, time to tackle the main case. Let's see. Mother's case. Okay. Okay, hold on. I gotta figure out which is which. The red indicates. Okay, here we go. Time to head back to the manor, it seems. Okay, another memories. Hold on, people.
Well done, Sherry. The hall now looks much as it did in our youth. Brings back fond memories.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it. I had a surprise for my mother.
Here we go. This is what I was looking for.
You had a shovel with you, John. I was holding an ancient Greek vase, or rather, quite a big piece of it. I remember now, we dug up the vase from Greek ruins here on Cordona, and were eager to show my mother right away. For some reason, the door was closed. We knocked.
But nobody answered. We thought that she was busy.
So we left the vase and ran downstairs. I decided to gather some archaeological tools in order to take a closer look at the vase.
But then we heard something, didn't we?
Yes. It came from upstairs.
Home sweet home, Sherry. vase was broken, shards scattered all over the floor, and your mother was standing at the door.
Indeed, John. I doubt it was her. Let me concentrate. Otto Richter was standing there, furious at us. Dr. Richter told us never to disturb my mother when the door is closed. He said she had broken the vase.
But we didn't believe him. I bet he smashed it.
There we go. Time for us to enter the room.
Her things are still here.
Presumably Mycroft never felt the need to sort through it all.
Or couldn't bring himself to.
No. He would have put it behind him and moved on. My brother is not one for sentimentality.
Do you think the doctor could have used these tools here? I hope not.
No labels. I doubt it ever had one. There appear to be residues of the bottle's contents at the bottom. It's a strange feeling to read about my father's death in the newspaper. I can't recall anything except the deep feeling of loss.
You were too young. It happened before we even met. It's so sad. I'm sorry.
Straps on the bed. It just doesn't look right. Seems this was the most frequently used medication. 1 dram dissolved in a glass of water, administered daily. Not to exceed 1 dose in 24 hours, not to be given to children.
Oh, I would love to take a bath right now.
Not this one. Surface corrosion suggests it was prone to extreme temperature fluctuations. For medical purposes, I suppose.
Look what I found. The White King is under attack. Sherry, can you save him and checkmate the opponent in one move? Nice move. You saved the king and checkmated the Black King with the rook.
This room always reeked with an acrid medicinal stench. And here is the reason. This picture was drawn by my mother. I recognize her hand. There's a date on it, 8th of December, 1868. This seems a bit odd. I can recognize my mother's style, but it's far too sloppy. Dated 12th of February, 1869. It's difficult to tell what this is meant to represent. There's no date at all. Looks like it was damaged by a blunt object. Oh, it brings back some memories. Mother was troubled that morning. Something we did upset her. Dr. Richter tried to calm her down. The broken plate shards were all over the floor. Mycroft had to change his suit as the one he was wearing was completely stained. We had to put the tray with Mother's morning tea down, but why? It's starting to ring a bell. I think it happened in the morning.
Even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I don't believe you! Liars! Get away from me! It's not true.
Remember,
It's not
examining
real.
that picture, it says something blunt hit it. So what could have been blunt? The plate.
I promise.
It was the morning of the 9th of April, the day my mother died. My mother, she was not just ill, but had. God have mercy.
I'm sorry. That explains why you locked the memory away.
There must be more, John. That was the morning of her death. I need to know what happened.
Every time you... I just don't... Please, Sherry, leave it be.
Just breathe, John. You know that I cannot leave the last stone unturned. We are so close.
I know. But can we at least leave it for another day?
Well, history tells us these memories are triggered by our investigation of other matters. I suspect it could not be forced even if I so desired.
Thank you. How are you feeling about all this? Tell me, I'm not the only one reeling.
It feels wrong, sad. Like they're the memories of another man. I'm struggling to reconcile my love for my mother with the reality of who she was. And worse, what possessed Mycroft to lie about it? There are precious few pieces of this puzzle remaining, John. Let us dawdle here no longer.
Indeed. Wait, did you hear that?
Yes. Metallic soles. What is this sailor doing here?
Alright, and that's going to bring us to the end of this game, this part of Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. Next time we're going to be investigating who was the sailor that is actually in the house and what does he want. So, until next time, like and subscribe to the content, leave a comment down below. If you're new to the channel, I would appreciate that you leave a like or a comment or even subscribe. This has been Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, and I'll be back later on with another part. Love you all. Goodbye for now.